We're here at the Google office in New York City. Google is sending you and I on a special mission today to celebrate Street View's 15th birthday. And of course, we have to get there in style, so they sent out one of their special Street View cars for us to ride in. Not only do they use cars to map out for Street View that have these cameras attached to them, they've also attached cameras to people, to sheep, to camels, all kinds of things. We have over an hour drive to our 99-year-old ice cream shop. So I kind of forgot that we were driving around with this car with a goofy looking camera on top until we kept getting these funny looks and laughs. Also, everyone kept waving, thinking that they were on camera when we weren't actually filming anything. Well, I guess I was. Then we drove past this guy who kept telling us that he was using Google Maps and kept telling us good job. There are many reasons why they decided to take us to Eddie's Sweet Shop to celebrate their 15th birthday. Next year, Eddie's will celebrate their 100th birthday. And while Street View has only been around for 15 years, you can see that throughout these last 15 years, the shop has not changed at all. And pretty much it's been the same for the last 100 years. It's a beautiful time capsule, so we wanted to take you back in time and show you the way that ice cream was served a long time ago. 99 years is a long time, and it's almost been ran by the same family throughout that whole time. The first thing they wanted to teach me to make was a sundae. This is going to be our warm-up because we have to make a special dessert for Street View's 15th birthday. At Eddie's, they prefer to serve all of their ice cream out of their traditional dishes, like this glass one. Once we scoop out some of their freshly homemade strawberry ice cream, we're going to smush it down in there, and then we're going to add a nice scoop of it on top. I'm pretty sure, looking back, that I made my scoops way too small. Now that we have our ice cream, we can have some fun with this. I want to throw some sprinkles on there because we are celebrating today. Alright, don't judge me. This is completely different than the ice creams I normally make. I guess I was actually supposed to put the sauce on before the sprinkles, and I put the sauce on wrong. I drizzled it everywhere. I should have just poured it all in the middle and let it drizzle off on its own. But it's okay. We're having fun and we're learning together. And we're going to have a hands-on teacher for the next one. Since I made such a mess with the marshmallow syrup, we're just going to add more sprinkles on top to cover that all up. The majority of all of their things here are homemade. I mean, besides things like sprinkles. And I knew that, but I was still shocked by the giant mound of whipped cream they had waiting for me in the fridge. And I'm not going to lie, I was also shocked when it decided to jump off my spoon and land on the ground. The owner did warn me that typically this does cause some issues for your first time, but I don't think anyone's dropped so much on the ground on their first try. But as my good friend Hannah says, everybody makes mistakes and we can always clean that up. So it's no big deal. Let's add our cherry on top and call this a sundae. Of course, we gotta try it and make sure it tastes good. A fun fact that I also learned is these are not called floats, but I am curious, do you know what they're called? Here we go. Now we're making the 15-year birthday special for Google Street View. First, we're gonna start off by cutting up our bananas into little discs, and then we're gonna lay them all out on our boat, add on a scoop of vanilla and chocolate. I was struggling, so he helped me put a giant scoop of strawberry on top. One of my favorite things about traveling to new ice cream shops is seeing the different ways that people do something that's so simple like ice cream. As we were making this sundae, I realized that I'm used to being very skimpy on toppings, and they do not do that here. They load everything up. So there were a few times where our teacher here had to just take it over from me and just do it because I was not doing enough. I am super grateful they put these plates underneath to catch all the drips, but I still got it all over my pants and shoes. He even laughed at me for daring to wear white shoes to an ice cream place. Now the pressure is on. I screwed this up last time, and now he's looking over my shoulder trying to tell me how to do it the right way. We're gonna try to dab some whipped cream on top of each one of our scoops. As you can see, I'm kind of struggling, and I guess I wasn't putting enough on there either. He's gonna go ahead and just hook us up and show us how to do it the right way. Now that you've seen an amateur attempt to do it, you get to see a master do it. Once he fixes up all my mistakes, you can really start to see this come to shape and look like a giant glob of whipped cream on top. And since we're celebrating, that's all topped off with some sprinkles, a cherry, and of course, some candles. If you made it this far, the emoji of the day is going to be a candle to help us celebrate Street View's 15th birthday. Now let's blow out these candles and begin to eat this amazing looking sundae. I just want to say a huge thank you to Google Street View and Eddie's Sweet Shop for making this amazing day happen.